My next guest is the CEO of the #1 ticket-selling concert theater in the state of New Jersey. And while his business received a PPP loan worth more than $700,000, he's expecting a $25 million hit over the next 18 months because of coronavirus. For more, let's welcome in Adam Philipson, President and CEO of the Count Basie Center for the Arts in Red Bank, New Jersey. It's good to have you here, Mr. Philipson. I was in Red Bank weekend before last and walked by your venue. It's very nice, but I have to say that Red Bank, which is usually a bustling town, was pretty quiet.
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks for having me. And you're right, Red Bank has been very quiet. And, one of the reasons why we've been out there making it heard and known that, a robust recovery in our town, reopening, really requires an anchor venue like the Count Basie Center for the Arts.
Because when you attract a crowd, that has ripple effects throughout the whole town. Restaurants are fuller than they might otherwise be. Retail establishments Absolutely. Are doing business. There's parking revenue. There's all kinds of things that spin off your concerts and performances. How long can this $87,000 PPP loan carry you?
Yeah, that can't carry us for long at all. I mean, maybe it's 2 months. I think back when we applied and got it, and of course, we're very grateful that we did get it. June seemed like a year away, and now June is coming around the corner pretty quickly. We're hearing in the industry that, if we're lucky, perhaps a September opening. There's talk that it could be as late as January of next year. And, obviously each map that we have for ourselves is more devastating than the next. Our job right now is to try to increase our runway, but $787,000 is not going to get us very far.
Forgive me for not knowing the answer to this, Adam. How much of your annual revenues comes from philanthropy?
We probably do about, we're quite lucky in to say that about 75 to 80% of the revenue that we have is from our concerts and our classes and things like that. And then being nonprofit, that the proceeds or the extra that we have, the surplus, goes for rainy day funds, of which we've blown through all of it in the last 3 months, and also goes to support our education, because our mission is to inspire, to educate, and to entertain. We've certainly been able to inspire and educate, but we have not been able to do our entertaining so much, except for pivoting some things online.
Can you survive if you can't hold a concert or an appearance until January?
Survival does not look great for us. In fact, it doesn't look great for the entire arts sector. You have to keep in mind that we have not made a dollar since March 12th. So, the losses are astounding, and, we try to build our runway as long as we can, but unless there's going to be some sort of a reinvestment in the entire arts sector, you're going to see theaters and not-for-profit organizations closing left and right, and resuming some semblance of normalcy in our lives will be impossible to do, because people are going to crave to be together, of course, when it's safe. The airline industry was for domestic airlines, were given $62 billion. The arts industry in the last stimulus package was $75 million, of which $25 million went to the Kennedy Center. That's just, those kinds of numbers are not going to sustain a sector that is critical for the resemblance of our lives.
Well, Adam, we thank you very much. Little known about New Jersey is it is full of wonderful towns of the size of Red Bank, and Red Bank is sure one of them. We wish you the best and a speedy comeback. Adam Philipson is President and CEO of the Count Basie Center for the Arts in the wonderful town of Red Bank.